December 3rd already. You getting excited? I guess I don't know how old you may be. You probably don't get the same excitement. It's as you get, sign of really in the upper years, your highs are not as high and your lows are usually not as low. We kind of stay in that middle ground somehow, right? Yeah, so Christmas, yeah, most of us, really don't need anything. So it's like not like a child, right? And Christmas is special to me because it's because people come into church. That's what it is. I don't know what it'd be like for me, but then, if you have a family, someone to spend the holidays with, with your loved ones, that's different as well. I won't be going home this year because it's too close. Christmas falls on a Thursday, and the weekend is on begins on Saturday here. And Father Jim's away. God bless him. He's helping out up north, and so for me to fly home on Christmas Day when I'm tired is exhausting. Because I have all the masses, and then I spend Friday and then get back on the plane Saturday, and then I looked and it was too much money. The cost was crazy. I don't know why I'm telling you that, but just thought I'd share with you anyway. But that's what I was thinking about. So I feel kind of bad. Sort of promised my sisters and brothers that we'd be together, but it's a little bit not reasonable. Okay, let me read here something for you if I don't mind. It's some of the Psalms. I know you like the Psalms. Psalm 23. I shall live in the house of the Lord all the days of my life. The Lord is my shepherd, I shall not want. In verdant pastures, he gives me repose. Beside restful waters, he leads me. Today, we celebrate the feast of St. Francis Xavier, born in 1506. He died in 1552. Was he 46 years old? How do these people do all these things? 46 years old, right? And he, I think he baptized over 30,000 people. 46 years. The zeal that these, he was anyway, the zeal these saints have. And look, when I was 46, I was still trying to get my act together in a way, He did it. And he has something in common with our patroness, Saint Therese. Saint Therese is the patroness for priest, though she herself evidently is not a priest, but that's what she's patron of, and she's the patron of the foreign missions. But she shares that with St. Francis Xavier. To his credit, he was a missionary, all right? He's gone to, I think, India and even China. And he was a wealthy man, by the way. He was born in the royal castle of Xavier in the kingdom of Navarre. According to a family, he was the youngest son of Juan, who belonged to a prosperous farming family and acquired a doctorate in law. So I admire these people. I admire a lot of these vocations we get today, by the way. My era, we went in young. A lot of us went in for high school, some after high school. But now we're getting young men who go in after college, maybe even having a career. And so, not like this is the priest that's like, well, I can't do anything else, then become a priest. No, they come in with talent, with ability, and successful careers. God bless them. But anyway, he was, I know you've heard of St. Ignatius Loyola. He's the founder of the Jesuits, and Francis was one of the first people to sign up, one of the first 7. And he, amazing. In fact, years ago, they were on tour, I guess, was his right arm. They went from places because that's the arm that baptized. Is a relic, the whole arm. That's what we Catholics do. We have the weird sense, don't we? It was eyes, arms. It's something about it. But the great saint, and admired him, and how his zeal for the Lord. I wish I have the same zeal. But you also have the zeal to bring others to Christ. Which means, have you brought anybody into the church, into Christ, in all your years? And I always tell myself, I wish I had one vocation for my parish life. I had one young man, he tried, but it wasn't for him, but I give him credit for trying. But that's all I had. And I said, gee, it'd be nice to have someone who, from my parish, our parish, and go on to become a priest and sort of validate my life. All I want is one. But look at Francis. He validated his life, over 30,000. How about validating your life to bring someone into the church? It's just by being kind, being gracious, not being forceful, not being pushy. You know the time. But you have to have it in your mind. You have to be thinking about it. You have to be something that you want to do. And so when those opportunities present themselves, hopefully you'll be ready. Simply, hey, would you like to come? Like to come with me? That's all it takes, especially as you're ready for the holidays. Maybe it's a perfect time. All right, think about it. You had the same seal as Francis. Amen.